Hello, I'm going to do a new moon reading for the new moon in Taurus on the 11th of May 2021. So I'm going to use these cards and I'm going to pull 3 cards for this reading. And I'm also going to pull 3 of these oracle cards as well. Okay, so first card is Judgment. And Judgment is about, it's about kind of transforming yourself. It's about letting go of the past and bringing forth the new, calling forth what you want to call forth. It's about release, and it's about kind of letting go of the things that, you know, you felt judged for, you've judged yourself for as well. And it's kind of like it's a time for new beginnings. It's a time for new starts. It's a time to let go of the old and start the new, which of course is the perfect thing for a new moon. Now the card, the oracle card we've got with that is the Crow. And the Crow is about moving from place to place. It's about movement. And I feel like with these 2 cards, it's like Judgment is saying, come on, it's time to kind of bring forth what you want, call forth what you want into this new moon. It's time to call forth, use that energy, use that new moon energy to call forth, to move to a different place. If you don't like where you are right now, move to a different one. Emotionally, mentally, physically. Doesn't mean to say you actually have to like move house or anything like that. It just means kind of move your mind from one thing to another thing. Okay, and then this one is the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is about you've been fighting a battle. You've been in a war zone, but you're still standing. You fought off all of your opponents, and you're still standing. You're still strong. You probably didn't think you were going to make it at some point, but here you are. You're still doing it. You're like, right, okay, I'm probably down to the last of my reserves, but I'm ready for this fight. I'm ready for this fight to be over, and I'm going to be the last person standing. And the oracle card that goes with that is the Stump. Now, the Stump is about, it can be about resistance. It can be about extracting yourself from a situation that's no longer serving you. And I feel like that's really ties in with what this is. It's like, okay, you've stood your ground, you've battled everybody and you've won. It's time to go. It's time to kind of move on. And I feel like that does tie in to these 2 cards here, where it's kind of like, it's time to transform. It's time to move past these battles. It's time to kind of think of something different. It's time to move forward. And that's what the new moon is always about. It's about moving forward, and especially this new moon, which is in Taurus, and it's kind of like the next new moon is going to be in the eclipse season, so that's going to feel very different. This moon is a great time to set your intentions. It's a great time to use it for new projects and new ideas. Okay, and then the next card we've got is the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is all about stealth. It's all about cunning. It's all about using your mental ability to kind of get where you need to be. It can sometimes mean somebody stealing from you or somebody kind of creeping into your life. But I feel like in this reading, what this is, it's about you using your cunning. It's you using your mental clarity to get where you need to be. And the oracle card that goes with this is the Flower. And the Flower is very much about using your gifts, using your beauty. It's about your blossoming potentials. It's about your abilities. And I feel like that's what this card is saying. It's like, use what you've got, use your cunning, use your knowledge, use your skills to get you to where you want to be. So I feel like this reading for the new moon is saying, look, maybe you're not where you want to be, and now's the time to kind of look at where do you want to be, where do you want to go. It's time to kind of spread your wings and fly out of here and kind of figure out where is it you want to go. The stump is kind of saying, let's get out of here. We don't need this anymore. And this card is very much saying, look, we've stood our ground, we've fought our ground. It's time to move forward. And this is saying, look, you've got all this cunning, you've got all these skills, you've got all these abilities. You should use them. You should use them to your best of your ability. You should use them to kind of enhance your life. Okay, so that's my little reading for the new moon in Taurus. Thank you.